It's like bike reveal day. Don't even know what it is. What the brap is up, fellow brapsters? Cody with 2 wheels and a tent. And in today's video, what happens when adventure goes wrong? When it doesn't go anything like you planned and you end up literally trying to survive for the night. So stick around and check out this mess I got into this time. This video is filmed in random clips, mostly from my phone, as I was pretty much just trying to survive this journey. Keep that in mind, as the footage has been put together the best I could after the fact. None of it was planned or even imagined after I left for an epic adventure with Tim Collins. Also, I'd like to mention that I had to do a little bit of voiceover. The wind noise was crazy, and my computer does not like the 4K footage, so enjoy.
Photo time.
Good morning, everybody. So I just woke up. It was super windy last night, really cold. My sleeping bag did pretty good though. I stayed warm, but it was cold out. Cody never showed up, and I didn't get any message from him on my satellite communicator. So I'm hoping everything's okay. I'm sure he just ended up staying somewhere for the night. Probably didn't have cell service.
Nothing quite like being able to make a nice cup of 2 wheels and a tent coffee when you're just literally surviving the night, hoping to make it home. Missing the trip with your buddy Tim Collins. Hopefully he's not too upset, but man, I didn't have much choice after all this. I gave it one hell of an effort. Sorry, man. We've all heard of dork on the road, but I feel more like idiot trying to get on the road. I spent last night taking off the Reckless 80 from the GS to put on the backcountry panniers. Spent half the night switching my gear over, and when I woke up this morning, I decided that's probably not the way I want to roll, because that may roll down the highway without me. So we're gonna switch over to the Reckless 80 on leaving day. Showed you the rip on the other bag. Thought I'd just throw on the Reckless 80, no problem. Oh yeah. Well, my back bag didn't fit. So the Reckless 80 is adjustable, which is awesome, unless you have it set up wrong and you're trying to leave. So got to redo that. Now I'm about finally packed up. Well, quick little update. About 50 miles in. It's freaking 11 o'clock. Very windy, very dark, cloudy. The way I'm heading, blue skies. So here we go. Not only did I get blown so hard I had to stay in place, but it looks like it's going to snow on me tonight. I guess there's a reason that I'm interested in learning survival skills. Yeah, get a practice a lot with my sleep adventure. I recently started watching Gray-Bearded Green Beret within the last month. Started learning some of the skills for surviving, making a shelter in the woods, thinking just for fun. It shows a rapid ridge line for an emergency shelter out of paracord, and I happened to bring it with me. Didn't bring the tarp that I need, but this tent was folded over on itself. Without this, I would have no shelter tonight, and I can't drive because it's literally blowing 40 miles an hour. Okay, so one more thing. I know this seems scripted. I even feel like it's scripted myself, but it is not. So, getting you into Gray-Bearded Green Beret, I found this axe and wanted to get it for camping, for carving. Wanted to make some kuksas, etc. 3 or 4 days ago, I saw a video because I couldn't afford guard here because you're supposed to guard that so when you miss, you don't mess up your racks. I saw a cheap video with this paracord. This guy wrapped it around. I have one for the ridge line that I brought and forgot the tarp. Shocker. But it's barely holding on. I don't know if it's gonna make it. I just saw my axe and remembered that this is on there. I never thought I would really need this. I really thought it was just, you know, kind of for fun and to protect it. I'm trying not to panic, but it's going to get wet, possibly snow, and this wind just does not give up. And it's getting dark. So here's what I came up with. This is the rapid ridge line that I brought. Put it through. Also had it through the upper ones, but they ripped from the wind, so I tied it over here. And I wasn't sure that that was going to work, so when I found the other paracord on my axe, I carved my own stake, put it there, tied it up through there, down to here, carved another stake with the axe, and had a little left over, so I just sent it over here, carved another stake, and put it in there. Hoping that'll keep the tent up, which it actually did. Although I did have to build a wind wall. Speaking of wind walls, this is a new table that I have been using thanks to Hollywood, Chris Hollywood Negan. I had to put it up for a windscreen and the vestibule to get my meal to cook. But it started snowing. But I want to show you how I fought off the wind, which is absolutely silent right now, but only for a second. So I took rocks from the fireplace and started building a wall, and unfortunately I had to chop down some branches, but it stopped the tent from folding in half, literally. Yeah. Anyway, good thing I had paracord and my axe and some MacGyver. Alright, well, here we go. The wind has kind of died down now, a little bit. But the snow is coming. This ought to be interesting tomorrow. For sure. Not only is there inches of snow already, but Zeus and Thor or whatever, the thunder gods and lightning gods are screaming. My goodness. This ought to be great. Welcome to adventure. It's fucking cold. Good morning, peeps. I'm going to show you what we got ourselves into this time. Yep, that is ice. It's like bike reveal day. Don't even know what it is. That shelter wall I built.
Northwest Pacific to the island of Cano. They treat me like a son anywhere I go. And even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own. I have learned that no one else can carry this load. It's a train where I'm the only passenger on board. Oh, there is beauty to enjoy on this road. But even so, I still feel that